Turn this. No.
Okay, folks in the room, if we can quiet down and get ready, we are ready to begin. Let's say quiet, folks. Come on, right. Okay, let's get settled down. And I'll hand it over to the lovely Emily.
Hello everyone, welcome to BCU officers, BCU Ashween officer election results night. As Frank said, my name is Emily. I'll be hosting the event this evening and it is absolutely great to see everyone, especially my mom over that high. So guys, this year we've had 7,176 voters. Who have cast a total, ready, of 21,909 votes negative. And now here's for a fact, this is the highest turnout that BCUSU ever received, and we are so grateful to everyone who has voted. The greater the number of votes, the louder our voice.
Woo!
Whether you're a candidate who spent the last week campaigning, a supporting campaign team member, or a student who has cast their vote, you've taken part in a record-breaking election which has helped shape your student union for the next academic year. Before we announce your newly elected officer team, we want to extend a huge thank you to our current officer team. You've tackled many student issues and represented students across loads of areas of BCU. You should be, I'm still talking about You should be incredibly proud of the difference that you have made to the students this year so far. I cannot wait to see what you achieve across the remainder of the year. Want to clap again? Before we begin, guys, this is important, so can we be quiet, please? Thank you, that's what we'd like to hear. Before we begin, we want to let you know that we will only be releasing the results in 4 of our officer positions. This is due to an ongoing complaint which needs concluding. Votes for that role have not yet been counted and the results will be released as soon as possible. Before we begin the results, it is important for you to understand how we use our voting system. We use a system called alternative transferable voting, which allows you to rank candidates in order of preference. Here is a video from NUS which explains how that works.
For students' union elections, NUS recommends using the alternative transferable voting system. It is the most fair and effective way of electing a candidate. Suppose we wanted to elect one of these candidates to a single position. In some elections, you can only vote for one candidate. With transferable voting, you get the choice of saying, if my favourite candidate doesn't win, I would like this candidate to win. And if they don't win, I would like this candidate to win, and so on. If you don't like any of these candidates, you can vote for reopen nominations. This is called voting in order of preference. How is this election counted? First of all, we count all the valid votes in the election. We then work out the quota. The quota is the number of valid votes divided by the number of positions available plus 1. For example, if you have one position and 400 valid votes, the quota is 400 divided by 1 plus 1, and therefore the quota is 200. We then count all the number 1 votes for each candidate. If the candidate with the highest number of votes achieves or surpasses the quota, they win. However, if no candidate passes the quota, the candidate with the lowest number of votes is eliminated. If the eliminated candidate was your first choice, your second choice is then counted. We then add this number to the votes in the first round. If a candidate has still not passed the quota, we then eliminate the next candidate with the lowest amount of votes. If the eliminated candidate was your first choice, your second choice is then counted. If they were your second choice, your third choice is counted. We then add these numbers to the votes from the second round. This continues until someone passes the quota. Once a candidate passes the quota, they are elected. And that's alternative transferable voting.
Right, before we carry on, I'd just like to remind everyone to please be quiet and mute phones. We've had a couple of phones. So phones on silent, do not disturb, that would be much appreciated. Right, now is a fun bit for you. I'd like to hand over to Ashween Kaur, who is our current Vice President Student Voice, who has a special message. You can applaud now at that if you want.
Good evening, everyone. I can feel the excitement in this room. Let's be real. Most of you are just here for the results. Don't worry, I won't drag this out like a lecturer who says one last thing and then talks for another 30 minutes. So now this is the time to laugh. For those who don't know me, first of all, where have you been? But seriously, I am Ashween Kaur, your Vice President Student Voice, and I have been in this role for 2 years. Completing 2 years. And let me tell you what a journey it has been. I came to BCU in September 2022, and if you told me back then that I'd be standing here today giving the speech, I would have laughed and walked away. But here I am. I overcame my imposter syndrome, learned more than I ever thought possible, and get this, not only did I find my voice here, but I also found my partner. So if anyone is single and looking for love, forget dating apps. Just run in the SU elections, work for me. Now, before I go any further, I have to give a special shout out to my parents who are watching this live again. They have been tuning in every year, watching me run, win, and now lead. At this point, I think they deserve honorary SU memberships. Mom, Dad, I know you are watching, probably thinking, thank God this is the last election we have to sit through. But honestly, I wouldn't be here without your support, and I love you both. BCU has truly been my second home. The people I have met, the experiences I have had, and the impact we have made together, it's been incredible. Seeing students speak up, challenge the system, and make real change has been the most rewarding part of this journey. To my amazing team, to every student who reached out, shared ideas, or even just complained about the things that needed fixing, thank you. You made these 2 years unforgettable. And to the incoming officer team, strap in, you are about to go on the wildest ride of your life. And I know you are all eager to hear the results. So I'll stop before this turns into my emotional farewell tour. Thank you BCU and BCU SU for everything. You have given me more than I could ever put into words. Now let's get to the part we have all been waiting for, the results. Thank you very much.
Right guys, are you ready for the results? You guys just going to applaud anything? What about if I say me again? Yeah? Emily? Yeah? Thank you, Connor. Fran said to say beans. Are you going to copy beans? Thanks, Bob. Right, okay guys, it's time to get down to business. So, speaking of when, it's time to welcome the Vice President welfare candidates. If you are here, come please. Are they not here?
Yeah, but I don't want to go.
You don't want to come up? It's okay, well one of them's here.
Thank you, everybody.
Now, over to the results. In this position, we have finished our election with 2 candidates who have received a total of 3,073 votes. In my brain and damn it. Doesn't it suck that she's not here? That important. Going back down, please. Join your friends. Come on. Right, obviously there was a whole sash ceremony and everything, but Dammy's not here. But if it was here, I would imagine you would say thank you.
She's 5 minutes away.
She's on the way.
Oh, she's on the way apparently.
We'll do that again when she comes in.
We'll do it again. Guys, we don't know. We don't know. Charisma. I can't speak.
We know.
Okay, sorry. Sorry. Yeah. Who's ready for the next one then?
Yeah.
Time to welcome our candidates for the Vice President Community. If you are here. Alright guys, are you ready? Yes. As Ashween is beautifully showing you guys. We've got a sash ready for them.
We'll be coming in again.
Who's ready? Come on then. So, in this position, we finished our election with 6 candidates who received a total of 3,182 votes. Lawrence Carlo Moss, Lucy Dimsdale, Mohammed Egal, Taimur, Amaya Almas Mahmood, and Wahid and Mateo.
Ashween.
He can call her again, right?
Okay, guys. Give us a minute. He's watching his Sash.